to Munster Field in Montclair, New Jersey, off the campus of Montclair Kimberley Academy, where this afternoon the Pope John Lady Lions girls field hockey team take on the Montclair Academy Cougars in the 2:15 matchup of the first round of the New Jersey State Tournament. Hi, everyone. Mike Formisano here on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. We are at halftime, and the Pope John Lady Lions hanging in there. They're down 2-0, but that doesn't begin to tell the story. An early minute-and-a-half goal for Montclair Kimberley, and then another rebound goal late in the second quarter are the tallies for Montclair Kimberley. But Pope John's defense has really held firm, held strong. Evelyn Gerald has played great in net, and the Lady Lions looking to turn the upset. Can they do so? They're going to have to score twice here in this second half to get this game tied up. So let's give you the Pope John roster. We'll start with Julia Zawicki, number 1. Number 2, Taylor Struble, number 2. Number 3 is Laura Sellis. 4, McGee Costello. 5, Ava Cunningham. 6, Callie Hartnett. 7, Reese Van Benskoten. 8, Anna Spanstra. 9, Vincenza Marucci. 10, Caitlin Honig. 11, Kendall Weiss. 12, Gabriella Celentano. 14, Bryden Stellato. 15, Molly Austin. 16, Allison Bizzarro. 17, Olivia Zawicki. 19, Gianna Reale. 20, Gianna Gregorio. 22, Brooke Fox. 23, Carlin Sainsbury. 24, Brooklyn Nunez. 26, Samantha Amelung. And the goalies, number 33, Delaney Hartman. Number 99, Evelyn Gerald. The president of the Catholic Academy of Sussex County is Mr. Daniel O'Keefe. The principal of Pope John High School is Gene Emmering. The VP chaplain, Father John Calabro. The athletic director, Ryan McAleer. Athletic trainers, Gerard Graziano, Jordan Martin. Site manager, Ben Perez. The head coach of the Pope John Lady Lions field hockey team is Kelsey Stefkovich. Here we go, second half action, and it'll start out with Eva Seeger, number 11 for Montclair Kimberley. The Lady Lions in white jerseys with blue and gold trim, white skirts and white socks going right to left. And Montclair Kimberley in their blue uniforms, blue jerseys, blue skirts, white trim, blue socks going left to right. Here's Seeger trying to pass it over, intercepted by Honig. Pope John looking to try and get an early goal here in this third quarter and put themselves in position to set things up for the second half. Here's Stellato, pass up to Weiss. Kendall Weiss trying to move it forward. Whistle, it's going to go Montclair Kimberley direction. Seeger with the pass over to Maggie Murphy. Intercepted by Honig. Caitlin Honig now. Taken away by Seeger. Ava Seeger. Pass up. Stolen away by Marucci. Now picked up by Montclair Kimberley. Told to go. And the shot to Lanzo. Knocked down by the Pope John defense. And we're going to have a corner for Montclair Kimberley. Just underway, third quarter here from Munster Field in Montclair, New Jersey. So corner for Montclair Kimberley. Leading 2-0 here to start of the third quarter. It'll be set up by number 8, Shea Murphy. So it's starting to go below the tree line here. So probably another hour of sunlight. Should be enough. Here's the pass back. Set up by the Cougars. Shot in by Adebato. Saved by Gerald. Cleared out of the way by Pope John. And now on the sideline, a lunge by Van Benskoten. Whistle. And it'll go right over to Maggie Murphy. Murphy will start things up. Coming in on Fox on Van Benskoten. The shot deflected in front. And Pope John will take over. Just underway 2 minutes here down in the third quarter. So 2-0 Montclair Kimberley leading over Pope John. Ball at midfield now. Number 3. That is Grace Fitzgerald. Taken away by Pope John. Spanstra looking for a lane. Falls down. Sadie Lanzo coming in. Lanzo with the pass across. Cleared out of the way. Brooke Fox. Whistle. And it'll be Pope John taking possession. Olivia Zawicki. Zawicki up the field, through the defense, last defender back, sends it back the other way. That is Mia Wallace. Now over to Honig. Caitlin Honig in midfield. Honig with the pass up to Van Benschoten. Reese racing after it. Wallace on top of her. Van Benschoten turns around. Pass to Honig. Past her. Up to Marucci. Marucci at the midfield stripe. Now Lanzo picks it up for Montclair Kimberley. Lanzo with the pass. Intercepted by Hartnett. Taken by Seeger. Ava Seeger. Seeger takes a swipe at it and goes out of bounds. Wide right. Pope John ball. 11:18 to go. Third quarter. 2-0 Cougars leading on top of the Pope John Lady Lions. Mike Formasano here on Pope John Lions TV. Thank you so much for joining us for this first round New Jersey State Tournament match. Here's Hartnett. Knocked down by Shea Murphy. Over to Maggie. Murphy. Try to get around Van Benschoten. Pass across on the far post, and it goes out of bounds. Pope John will take over. Tomorrow we'll be in Paramus for the Pope John Lady Lions volleyball team. First round of the New Jersey State Tournament, taking on the Paramus Catholic Paladins. Pope John and Paramus Catholic tomorrow, right here on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube, 4 p.m. Now Thursday, the boys soccer team, after upsetting Dwight Englewood yesterday 6-4, heading to Oradell, New Jersey, and Bergen Catholic in a matchup of 2 versus 10. And if you have a chance to go back to the archives, watch that game yesterday. It was incredible. What a comeback by Pope John, being down 3-0. Shot comes in, it's deflected off the right post. Lanzo tried to put it on net, and it goes wide right. And it's going to go back to the 25-yard line for Montclair Kimberley. On Friday, the Pope John football team, first round of the non-public Group B state playoffs, taking on St. John Vianney. The Lions and the Lancers down in Homedale, Friday night, 6 p.m. If no regional network picks it up, we will be available to have the game on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. There is Olivia Zawicki with it. 9.5 minutes to go, third quarter. Zawicki, pass up, knocked down by Hartnett. Tried to turn it the other way, and it goes over to Van Benschoten. Nope, comes back to Hartnett. Now Marucci. Chenza Marucci with it. Going in the corner. Lanzo on top of her. Whistle. And it's going to go over to Montclair Kimberley. 9:10 remaining. Third quarter. Out of bounds. Pope John ball. No, it'll go back to the 25. So, Addie Goldstein will start up with it. Here's Goldstein dribbling around. Taken away by Pope John. In the corner is Hartnett.
Way to fight, Liv.
And so Montclair Kimberley will start up again from the 25. Goldstein back to the white line. And here we go. 8.5 to go, third quarter. Ball knocked down. Gerald out of her net. Kicks away at it. Good save by her. Now the shot comes in. Knocked down by Zawicki. Goldstein. Around Van Benschoten. To the far side. The pass over to Adebato. Knocked down in front. Gerald standing in front trying to knock it down. Taken away by Pope John. Fox loses over. Murphy with the shot. Right on the back line. It was stopped by Anna Spanstra. What a save. And now the ball goes by as Gerald was out of position. And it goes into the back of the net.
Way to go, Stella.
So the goal scored with 7:53 remaining in the third quarter. I believe it was off of the stick of Stella D'Souza, number 28, as the rebound came back to her. And she puts it in past Gerald. So 3-0 Montclair Kimberley Academy takes the lead over Pope John. 7:53 remaining here in the third quarter. Here's Hartnett. Callie Hartnett. Pass across. Now Fox. Brooke Fox on the far side. Ball goes out of bounds. Montclair Kimberley will start up. All the way past Mia Wallace. She keeps it in. Good job by Mia Wallace there to keep it in for Montclair Kimberley. Stolen away by Pope John. And here is Hartnett with the pass up. Honig with it. Taken away. Murphy with it. Maggie Murphy. Pass up to Adebato. Adebato coming in toward the goal. Gerald kicks to the side. Good save by Evelyn Gerald. Now Marucci. Murphy on her. And it's going to go Pope John direction. 6:55 to go, third quarter. Montclair Kimberley leading by 3. 3-0 here in Montclair, New Jersey. Zwicky with the pass up. Knocked down. Here's Goldstein. Goldstein on the near side. Trying to work her way around Zwicky. The pass. Knocked down. And it's going to be a corner for Montclair Kimberley. Well, the 2 seed settling in nicely now with a 3-goal lead on the 15 seed Pope John Lady Lions. It'll be a corner for Montclair Kimberley. Pope John's got to find a way to get a counterattack going and get the ball down into the Montclair Kimberley side of the field if they're going to have any chance to come back. Here's number 8, Shea Murphy. She will inbound it. Clock down to 6 minutes remaining in the third. Here's a pass back. Goldstein with it. Up top. Shot comes in. Knocked down. In front. Good save by Gerald. And now cleared by Fox. That shot coming in from Julia Flacco. Now another shot and another save by Gerald, who's been terrific today. Goldstein, top of the crease. The shot goes wide left. Out of bounds, Pope John ball. So 2 more big saves by Evelyn Gerald, who's been stellar in net for the Lady Lions. Zwicky Jr. will inbound. Passes it upfield. Intercepted by Montclair Kimberley. Goldstein working her way in. Addie Goldstein on Olivia Zwicky. Shot towards the net, wide right. Out of bounds. Spanster will pick it up and inbound. Here's Zwicky with the pass up to Honig. Caitlin Honig dribbling. Trying to get around Maggie Murphy. Stolen by Goldstein. Goldstein moves up. Pass across. Trying to set up Flacco. Goes to the far side, held in by Coviello. Stella Coviello now to Goldstein. Addie Goldstein with the shot. High up in the air, over the crossbar, out of bounds. Pope John will take over. 4:12 remaining, third quarter. Montclair Kimberley has built on their lead. It's now 3-0. Cougars over the 15 seed Pope John Lady Lions. Mike Formasano here on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. We've got action for you all week long. Tomorrow, ladies volleyball at Paramus Catholic High School. Thursday, boys soccer, second round action against Bergen Catholic in Oradell. And then Friday, the football team taking on St. John Vianney, the 8-9 matchup. Under the lights in Holmdel, New Jersey on Friday night, 6 p.m. If no regional network picks that up, we will be happy to go ahead and pick that up and cover it for you on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. 3.5 to go, third quarter. Ball down the turf. We're going to be there anyway, so. Here's a pass over. That is number 0. Pass up to Coviello. And Flacco had it on the left side. We're going to whistle. We're going to have another corner for Montclair Kimberley. 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Beautiful afternoon here in early November. It's election day as well. With daylight savings time hitting this past weekend, sun's about to set. It's only, 3:30 in the afternoon. Knocked down. Cleared toward the near sideline. Coviello and Van Benskoten goes out of bounds, and Montclair Kimberley will start up with it. Coviello with the pass over to Maggie Murphy. Off the ankle of number 3, Lars Sellis. Ball knocked down in front. Shot, score. Number 2, Olivia Adebato. Into the right corner of the net, past the right post. Beats Evelyn Gerald, and with 2:06 to go, Montclair Kimberley starting to pull away. It's 4-0 Cougars. So Pope John will start out with it. That's number 19 for the Lady Lions, Gianna Reale. Van Benskoten stops it there. Good job by her. Van Benskoten trying to work her way around Murphy. And it'll be Pope John possession. Minute 45 to go, third quarter. Callie Hartnett will start it up. Hartnett with the pass, knocked down by number 12, Sadie Lanzo. And here comes Montclair Kimberley. Pass up to Lanzo. Lanzo from Flacco goes into the far corner, and that is Ava Cunningham giving chase. Cunningham on the far side, who's just checked in for the first time today. Now up to Weiss, stolen away. Coviello to Flacco. And Pope John ball. Minute 5 to go, third quarter. Olivia Zawicki will start it up. Zawicki, a junior on this team. Her sister, Olivia's junior. Julia is the freshman, number 1. Here's Goldstein on the far side. Zawicki trying to clear. Goldstein holds it. Trying to center. Out of Flacco in front. Save, Gerald, rebound. Another save. And it'll go over to Pope John. Gerald has been terrific in that. I mean, she's been under barrage most of the game, and so that's the thing. He blocks shot after shot. You know, Pope John's defense has been good. However, without Evelyn Gerald back there, it'd be a much different game. So another corner for Montclair Kimberley. 10 seconds to go. They'll complete the corner, and then we'll be over with the third quarter. You're going to hear the buzzer. Ignore it. Montclair Kimberley Goldstein over to Maggie Murphy. Murphy coming in. Murphy with the shot. Knocked down in front. Weiss just has to clear it. It's held in. Shot coming in over the goal line. And that's going to be a goal. I think it was tipped in by Shea Murphy. That's a goal. Number 23 shot from the right side, Mia Wallace. And it was tipped in over the line right at the end of the quarter. So Montclair Kimberley goes up 5-0. We're through 3 here at Montclair Kimberley Academy, just off the campus at Munster Field. And the Cougars open up a 5-0 lead. We'll be back after this for fourth quarter action right after this on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube.
Hey, Jen. I'm involved.
She moved
By the way, Robin, I need to.
Oh my God.
Welcome back to Munster Field in Montclair, New Jersey, off the campus of Montclair Kimberley Academy, for today's first round matchup in the New Jersey State Tournament in field hockey between the number 2 seed Montclair Kimberley Cougars and the Pope John Lions, the 15 seed. Your score after 3 quarters, Montclair Kimberley leading 5-0. Pope John had held the Cougars at bay. After 1 quarter, it was just 1-0. And the Cougars still only with a 1-0 lead until about 3.5 minutes to go in the second. But 3 goals in the third have opened things up. And Pope John starting to substitute in some of the reserves and get playing time for some of them in the state tournament, which is great to see. You can see number 26, Samantha Amalung, coming in for Pope John. We also saw Ava Cunningham in before. Giada Reale, number 19. So Pope John Lady Lions looking to finish strong here in this 4th quarter. Montclair Kimberley with a 5-0 lead as we start the 4th. Pass back to Addie Goldstein. I want to make sure before we leave today, we want to recognize the 5 seniors on this field hockey team for Pope John, too. This will be their last game, most likely, if they don't come back from 5-0 down. Here's Fox. Fox, one of the seniors. Trying to pass it up. Goldstein working her way through. Shot on goal. Deflected down in front. Gerald makes a kick save. Whistle. And it'll be a corner from Montclair Kimberley. So we'll cover the 5 seniors in just a few minutes. I was talking to head coach Kelsey Stepkovich before the game. And she reminded me, which I knew already, but, sometimes you need a reminder. A lot of juniors on this team who come back next year. So with another year under their belts, we'll see how it goes. It changes year by year. So whereas they lose 5 seniors, a lot of juniors coming back on this Lady Lion field hockey team for next season. Here's Goldstein up top on the crease. Shot comes in, deflected down. Lanzo's trying to put it in. 2 big saves by Gerald, who's been stellar again. Is holding firm on that post and not giving up any quarter. So it'll be back at the 25-yard line for Montclair Kimberley. Evelyn Gerald, one of the seniors, as I said, Brooke Fox, Laura Sellis, Caitlin Honig. Shot comes in wide right. And then your 5th senior is going to be Bryden Stellato. So those 5, we wish all the best to the 5 seniors on this squad. And as they go off to college, and still got the rest of the school year as well. So, and other sports they play in. A lot of these girls play in lacrosse. Maggie Murphy with the shot off the post and in. Beat Gerald, and Ava Cunningham was holding the post on the left side. Tried to knock it down, but it hit off the inside of the post and in. So Murphy scores, and it's 6-0. Maggie Murphy with the goal. 12:44 to go in the 4th quarter. Holding with the pass back to Brooke Fox. Taken away by Lanzo. Sadie Lanzo. Now Fox getting in front of that. Number 15 for Montclair Kimberley. Right up the sideline. This goes out of bounds, and Pope John will take over. Less than 12 to go, 4th quarter. Amalung in there along with Celentano to defend that. Now to pass up. There's Honig. Caitlin Honig into Montclair Kimberley territory on the far side. Pass intercepted. Now passed in. Last line of defense for Montclair Kimberley, number 13. That is Maya Regular. And the Cougars take over. Big golf swing. Stopped by Van Benskoten. Reese, pass over to Fox. And kicked by Pope John, so it'll go over to Montclair Kimberley. 11 minutes to go, fourth quarter. Pass up. Turned around by Van Benskoten. Good dribbling by Honig. Through the legs of number 9, that's Maggie Murphy. And so now Brooke Fox with it. Pass over to Honig and a whistle. And it'll go Montclair Kimberley's direction. Blocked by Honig. Up the sideline. So Shea Murphy will start it up. Pass across, tipped by Celentano. Now the pass goes over to number 16, Rosendahl. Talia Rosendahl coming in on Stellato. Bryden Stellato after it. On the far sideline. Kept in. Number 15 coming in for Montclair Kimberley. Whistle. Wind starts to pick up here at Munster Field. We'll have another quarter for Montclair Kimberley. 9:22 to go, fourth quarter. 6-0 your score. Montclair Kimberley leading over Pope John. Shea Murphy will inbound the ball. Back to Maggie. Pass over to Shea. Stopped by Gerald. Good save again. Now Weiss with it. Comes back to Goldstein. Goldstein with the shot. Defended down by the defenders on the line. That was Spanstra who knocked it down. Good job by Anna Spanstra as it got past Gerald, but Spanstra made sure it didn't go into the back of the net. So from the 25-yard line, the Cougars start up with it. Pass across to Murphy. There's Amelung in there trying to steal it away. Kendall Weiss working hard to try and steal that ball from Rosendahl. Good job. Now Weiss up the field. Turned around. Murphy. Blocked down by Pope John. And here is Honig. Caitlin Honig with the pass up. Here's Van Benskoten. Be nice to see Pope John get one on the board today. Stolen away. And it'll be Pope John possession. Here's Sellis. Laura Sellis. Pass over to Honig. Honig turns around. There's Celentano in there trying to steal it away. Gabby Celentano lunges, sends it forward toward the back line. Nobody home. So it's going to go over the back line, and Montclair Kimberley will take over. We have 7:15 to go in the fourth quarter, halfway through. In this last quarter, Montclair Kimberley up a half dozen. Here's Murphy. Pass across. Amelung defending. Now over to number 18. That is Zosie Pryor. Ball out of bounds. Brooklyn Nunez into the game, too, for Pope John, number 24. Here's Amelung. No, Fox. Fox up to Honig. Honig gives it to Fox. Brooke Fox trying to pass it across. Just knocked down. Pope John possession. Lady Lions will start out at the 25. Well, Hartnett will move it up a little. About 20 yards back. Hartnett. Pass across. Knocked down by Goldstein. Turned around. Here's Fox. Over to Hartnett. Cleared by Stellato. Turned around by Murphy. Whistle. It's going to go the other way. 5:48 to go. Fourth quarter. Here's Hartnett. Hartnett with a big swing. Knocked down. Van Benskoten turning it around. Stolen by number 24 for Montclair Kimberley. That's Abby O'Neill. O'Neill racing into the Pope John side of the field. Pope John attempting to clear. There is Hartnett on the far sideline. Still in bounds. Now it rolls out. Pope John will play it up. Hartnett with 5 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. And again, a lot to build on for Pope John as we head into 2026. A lot of players coming back, a lot of juniors will be seniors next year. A lot of bright spots for Pope John this season. First round of the 101 Sussex tournament. Great win there. A win against Sparta, always good. Anytime Pope John can beat Sparta and the crosstown rivalry renewed, that's a good thing. Winning that match 1-0, 1-0. And the field hockey program in good hands with head coach Kelsey Stefkovich. There's Van Benskoten knocked down. Ball taken away by Murphy. Murphy blocked by Fox. Reese is back up. That's good to see. So back at the 25-yard line, here's Murphy. Over to Goldstein. Fox steals it, whistle. It's going to go Cougar direction. 3:42 to go, fourth quarter. There's Murphy. Murphy trying to dribble around Honig. Shea Murphy. It's blocked down. Montclair Kimberley ball. Shea Murphy coming in. The shot knocked down by Fox. Now Maggie Murphy. Good save by Gerald. Wow. Another terrific save by Evelyn Gerald. And the Lady Lions all congratulating her. And she's played a whale of a game, so. Three minutes to go. Toward the back line. And it'll go over. It'll be Pope John possession. 2:15 counting. Here's Olivia Zawicki. Pass up to Honig. Caitlin Honig. Intercepted by Montclair Kimberley. Pass up past Pryor. Now Van Benskoten. Reese. Now taken by Murphy. Pryor. And Van Benskoten with it. Shoots it up the field. Whistle, and it's going to come back. .208 to go, fourth quarter. Number 9, Maggie Murphy with it. Pass back to Shea Murphy. In, Gerald stops it with her both feet. She closed both feet. Almost like a pizza pie slice. Put the ball right in the middle. Good save by Gerald. Low on the ground. Minute 49 to go. Murphy sends it in. Spanstra knocks it down. Gerald right there holding the post. A minute 30 remaining here in the fourth quarter. So it'll be a corner for Montclair Kimberley. Pope John prepares for the corner. 4 girls in the net with Gerald. Murphy passes it back to Maggie Murphy. Murphy works around. The shot deflected. Wide left. Out of bounds. Pope John ball. Deflection just missed the left post. 45 seconds and counting. So Olivia Zawicki will start out with it. Pass up. Knocked down. Montclair Kimberley up ahead. Spanstra. It's knocked down in front. Zawicki gets a stick on it. So does Brooklyn Nunez. Over to Hartnett. Callie Hartnett. On the far sideline, trying to dribble through the defense. Hartnett sends it upfield. Pope John possession. 4 seconds to go. Hartnett goes back to get the ball, and there is the horn for the end of the game. Your final score, the Montclair Kimberley Cougars defeat the Pope John Lady Lions 6-0, and the Cougars will advance to the second round of the New Jersey State Tournament. For the Pope John Lady Lions, their season comes to an end. Defeated but not disgraced. Pope John holding firm in the first half, only down 1 goal with about 3 to 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. And that was when Montclair Kimberley scored their second goal to make it 2-0. 3 goals in the third by the Cougars, and then 1 more in the fourth quarter to top it off at 6-0, the final score. But brighter days ahead for the Pope John Lady Lions. And again, as I said before, the program is in good hands with head coach Kelsey Stefkovich. A couple of bright spots this season, the win against Sparta, as I mentioned. Anytime you win that rivalry match, and they almost had both wins. They lost the first game of the season 2-1 back in August, and they won at home. And then they had the 101 Sussex tournament, first round against 100 Central. A 2-1 upset victory over the Red Devils, scored in overtime by Caitlin Honig, one of the 5 seniors for the Lady Lions. That was a great moment. And then they went to Delaware Valley and almost pulled another upset against the Terriers, but they wound up losing in the second round of the HWS. So came back to regular season schedules, and they qualified here for the New Jersey State Tournament. And it was not to be today. But again, brighter days ahead. And we want to wish the 5 seniors for Pope John all the best in their future games and as they head off to college next year. And the seniors on the team, Laura Sellis and Caitlin Honig, Bryden Stellato, Brooke Fox, and goalkeeper Evelyn Gerald, who played a heck of a game today. Got help from the defense, but a lot of big saves she made to keep Pope John in the game for a long, long time, probably longer than they deserve to be, as this Montclair Kimberley team is going to be very dangerous the rest of the way in this field hockey tournament in the New Jersey States. So that is it for field hockey for the 2025-26 season, and we will reconvene next fall for more Pope John Lady Lion field hockey. My thanks go out to everyone who's watched, the parents, the fans, the administration of Pope John High School and Middle School and Reverend Brown, and everybody who's been following us. You, thank you so much for watching and for following all season long. Schedule coming up tomorrow. We will be at Paramus Catholic High School, 4 p.m. It's Pope John Lady Lions volleyball team. First round in the New Jersey State Tournament, 12 seed, taking on the number 5 seed, Paramus Catholic Paladins. That's at 4 p.m. tomorrow from Paramus Catholic High School. On Thursday, the boys soccer team at 2 p.m. will be at Bergen Catholic in Oradell to take on the Bergen Catholic Crusaders. The Crusaders, number 2 in the soccer tournament. The Pope John Lions pulling the upset yesterday against Dwight Englewood in a 10-7 matchup, coming back from 3-0 down in the first half to win 6-4. An incredible comeback. We have the game archived if you want to see it. And then on Friday, if no other regional network's picking it up, we're all going to be down in Homedale to watch it. The Pope John Lions football team in the first round of the non-public Group B state playoffs, taking on the number 8 seed St. John Vianney Lancers. That's at 6 p.m. on Friday. If no other regional network picks up the game, we will certainly be happy to do so here on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. So that's your schedule for the next few days. Lots to do. So we'll move on from here. But again, congratulations to the Pope John Lady Lions field hockey team on a great season. And congratulations to Montclair Kimberley Academy for the win today. For everyone here at Munster Field in Montclair, New Jersey, is Mike Formisano saying, thanks for joining us. Final score, once again, the Montclair Kimberley Cougars defeat the Pope John Lady Lions 6-0 in the first round of the New Jersey State Tournament in field hockey. Have a great night, and we'll see you next year for more Pope John Lady Lions field hockey, and tomorrow from Paramus Catholic for volleyball here on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. Have a great night.